Well, good morning, folks. It's Friday, and you know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 65 of our 64, even sorry, of our F1 22-19 career mode with Team Chaseliner, and it's time for the longest Grand Prix around, the Singapore Grand Prix. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this because if it rains at Singapore, it's going to be even longer. Although if we got the league race around Singapore in the wet, I would not say no to that, if you don't mind me saying so. Anyway, let's have a look through it all, see what we can make of it all. Yeah, that all looks very good. I will look to change definitely Zur, because I think we can score more. Anyway, look at the Drivers' Championship even, and Jackie leads the way from Max Verstappen, followed by Lando Norris, George Russell, Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Esteban Ocon, Juri, and Hollywood Lance Stroll, your top 10. Guan Yu hold it down very nicely in P12, and very, very nicely, I should say, all the way down to Kevin Magnussen, poor Kevin who hadn't scored yet. Right, personnel, what do you want? Multiple media outlets have started to report that Zhou has been disconnected and distracted during recent press events. This will inevitably affect the team's image, and we want to ensure Zhou doesn't have any issues. How do you want to approach this? Right, so if we talk, we lose resource. Right, we're doing nothing. We cannot afford to lose any resource points. If there was an issue, Zhou would have mentioned it. But to lose 750 resource points is a no-brainer, so let's do nothing on that one. Right, contract renewals. Yeah, let's have a look for some new sponsors here. We're definitely keeping Sudo, because, you know, Sudo have been very nice to us, so we'll keep Sudo. Now, can we do better than Zur? God, I wouldn't mind that extra 940k. Jesus wept, I wouldn't mind that. Slingshot Fuel, achieve a podium. I think that's doable now with the way our car is. Score 20 constructors. Achieve at least one podium. Oh, Zan's there. There's a Kita all score 50. Oh, who are them? Who are those sponsors? I don't know about that one. Score 10. That's definitely doable. Let's have a look here. Weekly income. Who's the best weekly income? Slingshot Fuel are definitely beat your rival during the race with Avalo. We don't really have a rival, do we? I think yeah, we'll definitely go with Slingshot Fuel. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer in my eyes, getting Slingshot Fuel, because I think podiums are definitely something that we can do. So welcome Slingshot Fuel to the team. Now, who can we go with? Hold on a sec. Who can we go as the next one? See, Akita Oil 10 constructors points during the race weekend. That's doable. And yeah, I don't think we're scoring 33. Scoring 20 with Ali. Zan's there, at least one podium. That's also doable. But I tell you what, Akita Royal is the one that's screaming out to me here, scoring 10 constructors points. I think where the car is, we can do that. So yeah, let's get Akita Oil on the team. Welcome Akita Oil, everyone. So there are our new sponsors. We'll get them put on the car for the Singapore Grand Prix. Let's move forward then. Chassis upgrade, good. So we got more resource points coming in, which is brilliant. Right, what we got coming up now? Personnel department. We've been running through Zhou's sim data. They appear to be cutting it fine when it comes to their fuel load. We don't want this to occur in a natural race. How should we approach this? So if we approach, it's +5 awareness, -5 racecraft. If we ignore, it's the other way around. So we'll go with the approach thing there. Let's see if anything else comes up. It's all looking like stuffsies, which we all like. We love stuffsies. Is that a word? Stuffsies? It is now, because I just made it up. We've got 7 million. Now we can get this upgrade. I want to get that on the car. The more R&D resource points, the better. Even my phone just agreed with me there. So, that being said, guys, we'll get practiced and qualified, and we will see you on the start line for the Singapore Grand Prix. But wait, the R&D Reset got announced and look what is getting hit. Oh boy. I don't think we're going to have enough resource points to fix all that. That is the ultimate definition of another fine mess that our team have got us in. I think the FIA is trying to help Red Bull again. What do you all think?
Against the spectacular backdrop of the Singapore skyline, Formula One returns once again to do battle in what tends to become something of an endurance race, with the notorious sauna-like temperatures in the cockpit making for an extremely physically challenging race. We have a high risk of a safety car here today, I think, as the abundance of tight corners mixed with these wet conditions could put a few cars off and into the barriers. 23 turns then, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, make up the 3.1-mile lap of Marina Bay. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position. And the governess completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Sainz, Juri Vips and Joe, Fernando Alonso, Russell, Hamilton and Lance Stroll, Verstappen, Gasly, Esteban Ocon and Leclerc, Magnussen, Oscar Piastri. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Daniel Tigton and Mick Schumacher, Schwartzman, Latifi, Albon and Yuki Tsunoda. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And with me today, of course, is Natalie Pinkham. Let's talk about the governess. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances. But what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another good race today.
Oh, welcome to a wet Singapore, folks. Oh no, this is not what I was looking forward to. But look at that, it's going to get drier later in the race. So hopefully we won't be on the intermediates too long. But then again, with Singapore, you never know, because the real race this year was fully wet and they didn't change onto dries at all, I don't think. Let's get on with the race then. Okay then, look at these conditions here at Singapore, they're atrocious folks. This right here was always going to be the worst nightmare for me. The worst possible nightmare that we were going to get a wet race at Singapore. And now look at it, it's happened. But at least it's going to get drier. So that, I think we can safely say that. I don't mind that it's going to get drier. Just as long as a wet race doesn't happen in the F1 Manager career mode tomorrow. I don't think a wet race is going to happen. Think, he says. But you never know. You never ever know. Where's Guan Yu? I don't see Guan Yu on the map. I don't think he's that far back. Let me have a... He should be... There he is. He's behind Juri. I want to see him get on the podium today. I think this is the kind of race. Who remembers F120? Who remembers F120? Season 3, Hungary, I think it was. Tatiana Calderon, she won the Hungarian Grand Prix in similar conditions. In very similar conditions. Who remembers that? Huh? If you remember that, you're an OG. You're an OG on the channel if you remember that. I think Tatiana started around about the same place as well. which is interesting. Deja vu couldn't be happening. No, don't think of stuff like that. Don't think stuff like that's gonna happen. Right, we're gonna slow it back down here. We're gonna make Norris wait. We're gonna make Norris wait for us. Hey, Sergio, get back. You get back and you stay there. What side of the grid are we on? We're on the wrong side of the grid. That's the side we're on. Okay then, do good things with it, Guan Yu. Don't fuck it.
There, let's make sure we get the edge.
And do good things with it too, Jackie. Don't fuck it.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will
Please
begin
don't
as soon
fuck
as
it.
the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Oh, it's going to be chaos down into the first corner. I can see this coming from a mile away. I really can see this coming from a mile away. But here we go then, folks, to the 5 red lights here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit for the Singapore Grand Prix. A soaking wet Singapore Grand Prix, lights are out and away we go. And it's a fairly torrential start for Guan Yu. I saw Guan Yu getting bogged down, Jackie getting bogged down as well, 3 wide as she cuts the first corner. And Lando's gone. I think that we can understand. Guan Yu, Lando is gone. Jackie's still holding it in P2. Yeah, where's Guan Yu? He's in P5, is he? Go on, Guan Yu, maybe be P4. I'm trying to see whereabouts he is. There goes Lando. Jackie right there. She's got Sainz and Perez for company. Is Guan Yu P4? Oh my god, she's gone very deep. He is P4. Guan Yu making... No, P5, sorry. I get my positions mixed up a lot of the time. How can it be P4 when someone else is already P4? I have not got a clue as we head down to the Singapore Sling for the first time. Remember when this used to be a chicane? Who remembers that god-awful chicane that was there? To be fair, it was a god-awful chicane, even on the F1 games, over the Anderson Bridge, into the Anderson hairpin. She's going to have to be really neat and really tidy, I think. He's gone already. Look at the spray that's being kicked up. I mean, Jesus wept. This is almost... Hold on, though. She caught Lando Norris around Hungary in these type of conditions. So surely she could get the better of Lando in these type of conditions as well. She's got to get the better of him. You would think that he would get the better of them. Or she would get the better of him. She, he, thee, they, no, but Guan Yu's now called up to the back of the train here, but not a lot has happened, unfortunately. Oh, somebody's got a wiggle on there. That is George Russell getting a wiggle on as Fernando Alonso is chasing him down for P6. Is he going to do something? Oh, George is locked up into turn 7. And that was called an open goal, and Alonso, if anyone's going to walk through an open goal, it's going to be Fernando Alonso. But look at the conditions now as we head into it. Look at this. Oh my god, Guan Yu's going on. Well, fair play, Guan Yu. If you're going to make this work, mate, make it work. But the rain has practically stopped here on the end of lap 6, and it's bringing everybody in. Jesus, Lando's been and gone. Jesus wept. Oh my god. Right, come on then. What we're putting on mediums. Good call. I love that. Absolute. Oh my god, there's cars going out on softs. That's stupid. Soft don't last 3 laps around here. That is stupid. Medium is the call. Medium, I swear to god, guys, medium is the call. That is a god-awful pit exit as well. And I think Sergio Perez is... power slide through turn 3. That'll get some heat in the rear tyres. That will definitely get some heat in them rear tyres for you. Now, how's it going to feel going down Raffles Boulevard? It's going to feel god-awful. Oh, tell you what. Speaking of god-awful, that Red Bull's got some speed. Jesus Christ, it's got some speed. And Jackie's wide in 7. Oh, she's got to get neat and tidy very quick. Meanwhile, is this going to pay off for Guan Yu? Staying out 1 extra lap, is it going to pay off for him? I hope it does. He's bringing Alonso in with him. I want him to do this. So is he bringing... Yeah, he's bringing Alonso in. Alonso's going to the softs. Right, Guan Yu to the medium. Come on. There goes Lando. Yes, good boy, Guan Yu, medium. Love that call. Love that call, Guan Yu. Absolutely love it. Now, where's he going to come out? We're looking for Jackie here. We can't see her anywhere. Oh my God, there she is. Hello. Side by side with Perez going through turn 1. That was interesting. I want to see that again. Because that looked like it was going to be a fight. And meanwhile, we've got Lewis Hamilton. Is that Lewis Hamilton or is that George Russell back there? I think that may be George Russell fighting with... Well, it's definitely Juri Vips. I know that because Norris is way out in the lead. Let's have a look. Blue number, yes, that's George Russell. So that'll be Fernando Alonso behind them. Wow. Oh, right, it's gonna get very interesting now with the Singapore Grand Prix. As we move on to lap number 8, and we've got Oscar Piastri hold it down in P12 with Esteban Ocon going around the outside of him. Around the outside, turn 7 always works, although he has got soft tyres on. And it's a matter of time when them softs run out for him, because I've got a feeling that, well, the rain is still falling here at Marina Bay. Is it a case of maybe we're going to get more rain later on, as we got the other Haas of Dan Tickton bullying, we had to say bullying Nicholas Latifi off the track. Latifi, the scared rabbit in the headlights, as that was for a P17. Meanwhile, Verstappen struggling down in P10. He's trying to pass Hollywood Lance Stroll for P9. Round the outside always works. Round the outside, turn 7 always works. Always does. Because then he's got the inside for turn 8, and he's also got P9 in his back pocket, if you don't mind us saying so. Now, over the Anderson Bridge into the Anderson hairpin for Jack. Look at that, we've got Jackie, Perez, Sainz, Guan Yu is chilling back there as well. This is for P2. And, oh no! Oh, Perez has lost his wing. That's going to be it. Well, will that be a safety car? Nothing yet. Nothing doing yet. Well, that's the end of Sergio Perez. As, wow, Carlos Sainz has got Guan Yu for company now. Come on, Guan Yu! Everyone in this moment is cheering on China's number 1, Guan Yu Zhou. Oh, but that was a good defence there from Carlos. A very stellar defence as well. He's put Guan Yu into P4. Meanwhile, Alonso is getting past Verstappen here. Or is it Verstappen passing Alonso? I think it might be Verstappen getting past Alonso and move him up. Well, it's actually going to be up a couple of positions now. As on board with Max Verstappen through Raffles Boulevard to turn. So you got Juri Vips on his inside. Oh, that's not good. Sorry, that's not Juri Vips. That's Hollywood Lance Stroll that's there through turns 7 and 8. I tell you what. Any closer, and they'd be able to shake hands outside their cockpits. And you don't want to be shaking hands outside the cockpits. Meanwhile, excuse me. Over the Anderson Bridge into the Anderson hairpin, we've got Carlos Sainz. And what has Sainz done? Oh no, that's a safety car. That's a safety car. What did Carlos Sainz just do? I think he's taken leave of his senses here. Let's have a look. He's got DRS. He's got the overspeed. He's just drove into the back of her. What on earth was... That's got to be a safety car. I think it is a safety car as well. Because now the pack's all bunched up. Hello, Lando. Hello there, Lando. How are you? Do you see them 2 pink and black cars in your rear view mirror? Yeah, you're in trouble now, mate. That's what... Oh, I tell you, he brake checked her. Oh, she will not appreciate that. She will definitely not appreciate that in the slightest. Oh, and watch her go into turn 1. Oh, turn 1, they're a little deep. And Guan Yu! Go on, Guan Yu! P1 for Guan Yu! Go! Go, Guan Yu! Oh, we're all going to start doing Cristiano Ronaldo. Sue! Or whatever he says. Instead of Sue, it's Guan Yu! Or something in like that. But Guan Yu Zhou to the lead of the Singapore Grand Prix. I told you something special was in the air with these conditions. No one believed me, did you? No one believed me. Guan Yu and Jackie got... Sorry, not Guan Yu and Jackie. Lando and Jackie got a bit fresh with each other in the first corner, and Guan Yu was there. Don't mind me, coming through. Let me take advantage of that, and he did. And we fully respect him for that. And now it's a case of what do you do? Do you call multi 2469 or do you call multi 6924? Oh, someone could be about to pull team orders here, and everybody right now is about to scream, "Don't you fucking dare!" Because Guan Yu is not just going, but he is disappearing. Lando Norris is still... Is that Lando, or is that Juri Vips? Meanwhile, as we go on to lap 14, Dan Ticktum is being passed by the helmetless Mick Schumacher. Or no, it's Ticktum... Oh, God, there's a bit of contact there between the two of them. That's not what we needed to see. And I think you'll find, folks, that is the end of the action as Mick Schumacher goes up to P13. Meanwhile, that Williams, I think that's the Williams of Alex Albon. Definitely looks like Albono, as he likes to sometimes be called. Is it Albono? Yeah, it's definitely Albon. He's going to pass Dan Ticktum as well. And watch Yuki Tsunoda right there. But that's the end of the action there, folks. And you wouldn't believe what I'm about to tell you. But coming through the final set of corners, he disappeared off into the distance. It's going to be Chaseliner winning. But it's not going to be the one that you all want to win. It's going to be, a glorious day for China. Because coming out of turns 22 and 23, everybody say it with me now. Guan Yu! Oh my God, there's a crash over the line! What on earth was going on there? I think Lando took some revenge there from Jackie. But, it's a glorious day for China. Guan Yu, give it away.
What a great race it's been then. Another classic Singapore Grand Prix. And they've held on to take the checkered flag here today. So, Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out of the track was. Speed. It sounds like an awfully reductive statement, but fast cars win races. And we saw that today with our winner.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all. So let's review the updated driver standings. The Governors increases their championship lead. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, it's absolutely got to be Alexander Albon. No hesitation. He put in a performance today that's only going to build further on his already growing reputation.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. No change in the top spot then, but with today's points, their hold on that lead is getting weaker. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Dear me, and not only does Guan Yu win, it's a 1-2. It's Juri that finished P3. I apologise to Lando. Juri Vips taken... That's not the first time Juri Vips has tried to assault Jackie, is it? Everyone remembers Silverstone, don't you? But Guan Yu Zhou wins for his first ever Grand Prix. China wins... has a Grand Prix winner. Stuff you all love to see. Jackie P2, Juri P3, George Russell, Max Verstappen, Hollywood Lance Stroll, Ocon, Magnussen. Is he going to get to keep these points this time? Is he going to get to keep these points this time? Is Kevin Magnussen? Gasly and Schumacher, P10, almost points for Albon. But what on earth was going on? They had to make an additional stop. They had to. They just had to, because they all went on to softs. They should have gone on to mediums. They'd have all been up there. But I tell you what, leave that in the comments as well. I want to know, should we give Guan Yu a little bit of the bubbly if he wins a race again in the future? What do you think? Do you think he's deserved that right? Well, I think after that result, we've gone and broke the game. But fucking Guan Yu, get the... Come on, boy! Yes, boy! Oh... I think we've broke the game. Oh, but get the fuck in there, Guan Yu. Absolutely solid, son. Well fucking done. Oh, absolutely love your work, son. I think we took a max points day as well. That's gotta be, that's impressive that we took a max points day from Singapore. Brilliant, guys, brilliant. Love it. We definitely broke the game. We have broken the game. Absolutely buzzing. Oh, as you may have... Oh, Lewis Hamilton's retiring! Oh, that's gonna open up the Mercedes seat. Oh, that's gonna start a spot. Who will they go after? Oh man, who? There you are, leave it in the comments. Who do you think Lewis Hamilton is going to be replaced by? That's going to be today's question of the day as well. Who do you think Lewis Hamilton is going to be replaced by? Oh, that's a interesting one. Let's get a podium celebration party and some driver promotion going in before the Japanese Grand Prix. And then we can, as you can see from our the top corner there, we've started a lot of R&D adaptation. It's going to cost a lot. So what I've said is, if we can get the majority of the aero and the majority of the chassis, durability we can work on next season. That's something we can definitely work on next season. So, like I said, as long as we can adapt as much as we can on both departments. What we got? 450 left. We might just be able to sneak in one of these ones. Or should we wait? I think we might wait, you know. Get the next batch in and then spend it all at the same time. Yeah, that'll be a more sounder strategy. That'll be a more sounder strategy. But look at this now. Jackie is starting to extend away, and there it is in all its glory. If you look at the Guan Yu's name, a #1 win for Guan Yu. Loving it, son. Absolutely loving it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. We will see you tomorrow for the F1 Manager version of Singapore, and we'll be back next Tuesday for F1 22. So stay safe, be kind to each other, and we'll go and be celebrating Guan Yu's victory.